For years, trade shows, exhibitions and events have generated leads and inquiries for B2B companies, particularly those selling products and services to the manufacturing and construction industries. Historically, they have been the events where the really big deals were completed, and GlassTec as a showcase seems to still be considered a vibrant, positive hub when it comes to making sales. This is particularly noticeable when talking to exhibitors and those planning on making the trip to Düsseldorf once again this year. With many people stating that the purpose of attending is to either evaluate possibilities regarding expansion plans or to actually place an order, it would seem the specialist trade fair continues to inspire business confidence. But why is this? Exhibitors generally talk about trade shows being positive arenas for growth and sales, but those attending GlassTec state that it really is the only platform for them in relation to international business. With many of their customers travelling in from around the world, intent on evaluating new innovations to move their business further forward. Through shows such as EcoBuild, Grand Designs, Home Building and Renovation, and the Fit Show, the UK has recently bellowed loudly that opportunities abound for discerning businessmen, with the ability to meet and greet still being extremely powerful and worth the cost. I recently met up with Birgit, show director for GlassTec, to learn more about exhibiting at the trade fair and why it is considered a major player for new business opportunities. With key industry speakers ready to share their views on new trends, market direction, and exciting developments in glass, here she tells us why she feels it is a show that shouldn't be missed.
Hello Birgit, it's lovely to have you here. Why do you believe people still get excited about going?
GlassTec is the world's leading trade show for the glass industry, and every 2 years everyone is really waiting for that date, and this year we're very early, September already, 20th to 23rd of September, and it's the only time within 2 years where the whole world of the glass industry comes together in one place.
Okay, so in terms of what's coming up, what motivational things are planned for visitors at the show this year?
We're still in the registration process for GlassTec, but I can assure everyone that GlassTec is going to be even bigger this year than last time. So we expect more than 1,200 exhibitors, again from more than 50 different countries, and they are all putting the latest innovations at GlassTec.
So, and who do you think is going to be there? Who are the key players that you see bringing things forward? Have you seen anybody yet that's going to be inspiring us with some new innovations?
Well, from the companies that are present at GlassTec, you know, we show the full value chain. So it's the technology for the glass production and processing, it's the glass products, and it's the glass applications. And seeing the market leaders really we need to look into every field in that. You know, the big players technology-wise are of course present at GlassTec, and they will present this year solutions heading towards more automation, or well, as we call it in Germany, Industry 4.0. I think it's the same saying over here. So it's all about the connection of, or the digitalization as well of the glass production and processing.
It's all changed at the helm with Dr. Heinrich now as the president of the event. So what changes has he brought in, and how does the team feel about it, and what things can we expect with his direction?
We're very pleased to have Dr. Heinrich as the president of GlassTec, and the team of SCHOTT is in a close cooperation with us for years already. You know, SCHOTT is always setting standards when it comes to new product developments, and challenging the industry as well with setting a very high level, not just in products but as well in communications, and that's the same way they are challenging us with GlassTec. So putting a strong demand in a continuous development of GlassTec.
Fabulous. So in terms of GlassTec coming up, what have been some of the biggest challenges that you faced so far?
Of course, organizing a trade show is always challenging, but for the glass industry, as I said, it was difficult in the last years. This year has been more easy because the industry is picking up as well, or again. The biggest challenge for us is always putting together this massive supporting program. You know, with covering the full value chain, you try to supply information to everyone, but everyone needs different information. But we try to set the standards. So we want to approach everyone dealing with glass in the world. So yes, we do create a very big supporting program. There are 3 congresses, like the Architects Congress, showing the visions of the usage of glass in architecture, in modern architecture. We have the conference Engineer Transparency, which is the leading scientific conference about the constructive usage of glass. And the new conference, Function Meets Glass, it's all about display glass at the moment.
Birgit, the UK is coming up to a major decision in a couple of months' time. And I'm just wondering how it's perceived in Germany and what you think a potential Brexit could have in terms of the glass industry and in terms of UK, German, English trade and European trade.
That really is a difficult question, as there are many different opinions. Of course, there's a strong debate about it in Europe and in Germany, as we do have very close economic relations, and the UK is seen as a very interesting market for many of our suppliers at GlassTec. Of course, it will influence the way, either decision will influence the economic cooperation. I think personally, and it really is a personal opinion, it will make things more difficult, trade-wise, money-wise, transferring money to the UK, transferring products to the UK, traveling within Europe, doing business or creating business relations. But I'm sure that the industry will find a way to cope with the situation in either direction.